Whoa, what the fuck? Come on.
Yeah?
Paul, you're not gonna fucking believe this, bro. I had this dream, it was fucking crazy. It was like the old me came back on the new me and took over my brain and had me saying all this fucked up shit about little people and Caitlyn Jenner and PC police were chasing me and fucking Gen Z was trying to kill me and quadriplegics and Christopher Reeves, and I was saying all this fucked up shit and I couldn't stop saying it, and then I'd wake up and it was like I was still dreaming.
Fuck you.
Wait.
Wait, what? Welcome back to another episode of Goat-Worthy Reactions, where we mainly like to focus on the goats on this channel. But hey, we already know that. Hey, let's get straight into it, man. We got to finish this album out. We got next a skit called Breaking News. Breaking News, all right. But this is going to roll into the song Guilty Conscious 2, which I've been dying to get into. Everybody's been talking about Guilty Conscious 2, so I need to get into that. So let's connect these headphones real quick. Let me get the lyrics pulled up just in case. Well, not just in case. We know for sure he's going to go off. I don't know why I keep saying just in case. Eminem Breaking News skit, and then Guilty Conscious 2. Let's get it.
Alright, now I'm about to show you something.
Right, now to breaking news, and it turns on This Week in Music. Detroit rapper Eminem, in a stunning move, has released an album in which he is actually trying to cancel himself. And right now at this hour, we've got protesters lining the streets downtown, where Kimberly Gill is standing by. KG.
Hi, Devin. We are outside Eminem's Mom's Spaghetti, where, as you can see behind me, people are definitely upset over Eminem's new album and are actually calling to boycott the rapper for songs that include insensitive comments about little people, people with mental disabilities, transgender rights, and the First Amendment.
That boy trying to get canceled. He trying to get canceled. Let's get it. So now we got Guilty Conscious 2. Guilty Conscious 1 was insane. This era is not ready for no Guilty Conscious type of content. No. They are not ready for that kind of content. Yo, I hope he goes off, but at the same time, let me not say anything. I just hope he goes off. I ain't gonna say nothing else.
Well, we did it now.
I know, right? It's beautiful, ain't it?
Yeah, you happy now, bitch?
Yup.
Alright, you got what you wanted.
Yeah. What?
Let me go.
Stop. Never.
Why does it feel like I'm always being tortured? The bad apple spoils the whole orchard. Used to read comic books to learn more words, cause deep down I'm a dork, just a core nerd.
Yeah.
Meaning nerd to the core, till I'm cornered. Then I'm the coroner.
Okay.
What shot is this? First, second?
It's your third.
Vision is more blurred, speech is more slurred. Can't even form words. It's like a dream up inside of a dream. I'm trapped in this worse than I could have imagined. It's madness. Can't wake up, try my damnedest, but old habits are coming back. And now transgenders attack us frontwards and backwards. They laugh and throw midgets at us.
This ain't no dream now, huh? See what I mean now? You see how? They're trying to make me out to be some kind of mean, vile, obscene, foul prick. I kick one freestyle by beating down a special needs child, and these people freak out.
Told you we get slaughtered for saying retarded.
Aw, Marshall's getting no conscience. This may come as a shock, I have you astonished regardless. Here's the thing about retarded people.
What?
They don't fucking know they're retarded.
Well, okay, you want a fat shame, bitch. Two can play that game.
What?
You want to judge people.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, ain't you the same one who hated bullies calling you bad names?
Yep.
Then you turn around and did the exact same.
So?
Just immature and literally you're still mentally 13 and so thirsty for some controversy. You're still picking on Christopher Reeves.
Yeah, but you're me, and we're a team, so that means we're in cahoots. That's conspiracy to commit murder. Lyrically, so clearly, you're the accessory, like jewelry. You ain't the judge of the jury, you're just as guilty.
You rip on paraplegics, man, seriously?
Oh, bitch, it's a joke.
No, it's not, it's embarrassing.
What?
Like David Carradine found with a pair of jeans at his ankles and belt round his larynx.
I know it's a scary scene. They're coming with everything. Little people are trolling me. They're saying they've had it
Well.
up to here with me.
Oh, hilarity.
Come on.
Nah, do your thing. Fuck deaf people. Yeah.
Well, between me and you,
I think they've had it up to here with me too.
Oh my
sorry,
God.
I'm not perfect as you, Marshall.
Punching down on little people?
Yeah.
Not cool.
Well,
You just sound like a dick.
wait, nah, fool.
What?
When I say fuck midgets, I mean Ja Rule. And I know that Chris Reed's song was recorded in 2004 for Encore.
Yeah.
Fuck you take it off for?
Cause he died.
Man, that motherfucker did that bullshit on purpose to ruin the song for us.
Man, I never seen a bigger pussy than you. Bitch, look at all the shit the media's putting me through.
What?
Cause of all the fuck shit that you pushed me to do.
Me?
Shoulda knew when I found you, you were just too good to be true. That's how we end up in these quagmires. You said you had my back, liar.
Yeah.
To get your stacks higher.
Yeah.
Diamond sells like sapphires.
Yeah.
Admirers, admires, peg lines of admirers. Now they say you lack ire. That's why your satire backfires. Flat tires, no longer that guy you were prior to this. Yeah, and I scare you cause
Why?
I'm who you used to be.
Who?
The you who didn't crumble under the scrutiny.
What?
When it was you and me.
Yeah.
I gave you power to use me as an excuse to be evil.
I know.
You created me to say everything you didn't have the balls to say.
Yep.
What you were thinking, but in a more diabolic way. You
Yeah.
fed me pills in a bottle of alcohol a day.
Okay.
Made me too strong for you and lost control of me.
You're right.
Yeah.
I took over you totally. You were socially awkward till you molded me.
Yeah.
You was a loner or nobody. Cause of me, you didn't take shit from nobody. Now look at you.
What?
Now you're just a punk,
Man.
little scaredy cat.
Word.
Got too shook like Shakira's ass.
Yeah.
To look at your reflection staring back. Bitch, it's just a mirror, relax.
Man, you're so full of shit.
Miralax.
You need Miralax.
Miralax.
Mouth shit flies out. Just lies. You thinking you can whip my ass, undo these zip ties.
Yeah.
You can just undo my feet and keep my hands tied. Cause like an avalanche, I'd still win by a landslide.
Oh, you think so, bitch?
Yeah, I know so.
Okay, your hands and feet, I let them both go. Yeah, something now.
Give me that gun.
No, don't.
Rear naked chokehold.
Stop, let me go, yo. Here, take it, bozo.
Yeah.
Queer bait, you homo.
Ready?
Yo, don't shoot.
Here we go.
Bro, no, no.
Now say you're sorry.
Ow.
And you didn't mean any of it.
I'm sorry, Marcel's a pussy. He's Dre and Jimmy's puppet. Sorry, he gives a fuck, but pretends he doesn't.
Die, you piece of shit. That does it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Wait.
Bitch, this is for him.
What?
Christopher MGK, Nickin' for Limp Bizkit and them midgets and Ben.
Man, please.
Zeno in addition to him. Will Smith in the cannabis. If you're listening, this is the end.
Okay, okay,
So
I'll
to
stop.
Jamar and Ja Rule into all my feuds, including mine.
What?
I'm welcoming you to my
No.
last hurrah. I bid you goodbye.
Come on, man, don't do
Murder,
this, man.
suicide, kill shot, booyaka, cocksucker, coup de grace, motherfucker. Whoa, what the fuck?
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Yeah?
Paul, you're not gonna fucking believe this, bro. I had this dream, it was fucking crazy. It was like the old me came back on the new me and took over my brain and had me saying all this fucked up shit about little people and Caitlyn Jenner and PC police were chasing me and fucking Gen Z was trying to kill me and quadriplegics and Christopher Reeves, and I was saying all this fucked up shit and I couldn't stop saying it, and then I'd wake up and it was like I was still dreaming.
Fuck you.
Wait.
Wait, what? I'm so confused right. No, I'm not that confused. I'm kind of confused though. So he said all that, and I don't know. That little laugh at the end was very Slim Shady, like kind of evil. But it sounded like during that fight, that scuffle towards the end, that murder, suicide, kill shot, booyaka, cocksucker, coup de grace, motherfucker, and he kills. I'm thinking Eminem won and killed Slim Shady. That's what it seemed like. That's what the struggle fight seemed like. Eminem had the advantage, then he killed him. But then he does this thing where he was dreaming it, so he dreams it. That's the thing. So like, it's like Eminem is calling Paul Rosenberg, telling him, I'll get to that part at the end. That's the very end. But that is I don't know, something tricky going on right now. So I didn't want to pause it because it was story time. It was like they was telling the story, and it was like, first person, second person, and like, not even first person, second person, more like like it was two people, pretty much. Like him and his persona were rapping back and forth, and I just feel like I needed to take in that entire storyline. And I realized halfway through, like, there wasn't going to be no chorus on here. So I was like, you know what? It's just one long verse. I'm just going to listen to the whole thing. But going back to the beginning, he said, why does it feel like I'm always being tortured? The bad apple spoils the whole orchard. Used to read comic books to learn more words, because deep down I'm a dork, just a core nerd. Just a core nerd. He said, meaning nerd to the core, till I'm core nerd. And that's funny because he is he a nerdcore rapper? Because nerdcore, that's really like a its own, not its own genre, but you got backpack rappers, you got, you know, gangster rap, you got conscious rap, and conscious rap and nerd rap are kind of close. So Eminem kind of teeters the line of both, actually. Like a Mos Def is a conscious rapper, just to think of somebody, right? Mos Def, Talib Kweli, Common Sense or Common. Eminem is he's a lot of different things. You know, he's not, you can't put him in no type of box. But he is a backpack rapper though. Originally, you know what I'm saying? But nerdcore would be like, I would consider, you know, let me see, Tech Nine a nerdcore. I would consider Chino XL a nerdcore rapper. You know what I mean? I would consider MF Doom a nerdcore, even though he's a backpack rapper as well. But I would consider him a nerdcore. Jizza, nerdcore. If you catch my drift, if you get what I'm saying. So like Eminem kind of a nerdcore rapper as well though. He's a nerdcore rapper. He's also a conscious rapper, and he's also a shock value rapper. And he's got a whole bunch of lanes. You know what I'm saying he's the super extreme lyricist. He's a super extreme wordplay, wordsmith. You know what I'm saying? So he falls in a lot of categories, and that's really what makes him so special. That's what makes him so different. Like people say, like, what's the difference between him and Cannabis? Oh, Cannabis, nerdcore, super nerdcore. Cannabis is the leader of the nerdcores, actually. So Cannabis, but people say, oh, Cannabis, Eminem is just a white Cannabis, or vice versa, right? It's like, no, because Cannabis doesn't do, and Cannabis, you know, in his prime, he was super nice. He was like, he was everybody's favorite rapper growing up. Every rapper, like Eminem was inspired by Cannabis as well. I've heard him say that. I forgot what it is, a rare interview, but he spoke about it. It was like the whole D12 was in the room somewhere, and they were like overseas. I don't know if it was like on tour or something, but it was like the first album, and D12 hasn't come out yet, but he had some of D12 there. He had Proof there and Bizarre, and they were like backstage getting interviewed overseas or something. And he gave Cannabis a shout out, or he said the lady asked him who's some of the MCs that inspired him. He mentioned Cannabis. But Eminem, you know, he's always giving it up to people. That was before, I guess, you know, the beef kicked off or whatever. But yeah, man. So he's a nerdcore rapper. So I just like how he said that. It's just things he just throws out there. Like, man, this dude, he said, meaning nerd to the core. He said, like I'm core nerd. He said, then I'm the core nerd. I'm the coroner, like I'm nerd to the core, and then I'm corner. Y'all back me in the corner, and then I come out killing. I come out swinging. I come out letting off them lyrical bullets and coup de grace. Then he said, what shot is this? First, second, it's your third. This when Slim Shady comes in. Vision is more blurred. Speech is more slurred. Can't even form words. It's like a dream up inside a dream I'm trapped in. It's worse than I could have imagined. It's madness. Can't wake up trying my damnness. But my old habits are coming back, and now transgenders attack us front and backwards. They laugh and throwing midgets at us. Like, he's still rhyming his ass off though, for real. He's still rhyming his ass off. When he said old habits, that was like a callback to me, like just the track in the beginning with White Gold, Habit, right? Habits, yeah. So he's like old habits, and in habits, in that hook, White Gold says, "God damn, I miss you, Slim." Right? I miss you, Slim. So that was like a shout out to Slim. You know what I'm saying? Slim was referenced on that song, and now he's talking to Slim here, right? And he mentions old habits. So I thought that was a callback. And now the whole transgenders attack is front backwards because he's taking shots at transgender. He did it on Houdini, right? And he said they're gonna attack him for that. So that's another callback. Really ain't no dream now, huh? See what I mean now? You see how they make me out to be some kind of mean, vile, obscene, foul prick. I kick one freestyle by beating down the special needs child, and these people freak out. He said, I was like, when he said that, I thought of this freestyle, but it wasn't enough for me to mention it. Like, I wasn't gonna mention it. But then he said, He said, told you we'd get slaughtered for saying retarded. Instantly, my brain went, met a retarded kid named Greg with a wooden leg, chopped it off and beat him over the head with the peg. Go to bed with the keg, and sleep and wake up with the 40. Mixing with oxtails, something 44D, some shit like that. I don't know, but I used to love that freestyle. Old school. He threw that freestyle on he threw it on YouTube not that long ago. Like I saw it, I think was it YouTube? He put it out like officially. I forget what it had to been YouTube, but it was years ago. But not that it was like more. It was recent, but it was years ago. It was a while ago, but I mean that freestyle's from like I think late '90s or early 2000s. But yeah, he had officially released that somehow, some way. I remember seeing it like, yo, it's crazy to be releasing this right now. But he said, I told you we get slaughtered for saying retarded. He said, oh, Marshall's gaining the conscience. This may come as a shock or have you astonished. Regardless, here's the thing about retarded people. They don't fucking know they're retarded. He said, well, okay, you want to fat shame? Two can play that game. You want to judge people? Matter of fact, ain't you the same one who hated bullies calling you bad names and you turn around and do this the exact same? He said, yeah, just maturity. Literally, you're still mentally 13. You're still thirsty for controversy. You're still picking on Christopher Reeves. Yeah, but you're me and we're a team. So that means we're in cahoots. That's conspiracy to commit murder lyrically. So clearly you're an accessory like jewelry. You ain't the judge of the jury. You're just as guilty. So jewelry, accessories like females who wear accessories, you know what I'm saying, to match their jewelry. So accessories, jewelry. I like that. I just like the words he chooses, man. That's really what I like. But also, he's just battling himself right now. In this track, he's just battling himself. And I think that, like, when I first heard the concept of this album, I felt like he did it already. You know what I mean? I'm like, I feel like I don't know, was it When I'm Gone, right? Was it When I'm Gone? I think he was like in the mirror and he killed himself or something like that. I don't know. I just feel like he did this play already. So I wasn't super excited, but like diving into the album, like as far as we are now, like towards the end, he ain't never did it like this before. You know what I'm saying? He's dedicated an entire album to this. This is very conceptual. I mean, he said it would be, and he told us to listen to it that way. But even if he didn't tell us that, like, I mean, most fans would have picked up on, like, this is all connected. You know what I'm saying? It's all connected. I just think it's hella dope, man. I just think it's hella conceptual. And I think, you know what I'm saying? I'm still curious to see how he's to fully listen to Music to Be Murdered By, side A and B, and to finish out Kamikaze. Because I know he was spitting on those albums from the few tracks that I did, but I don't know. I just feel like this album, he just sounds so polished. Like even on the tracks that I heard on those albums, he sounded lyrically insane. Like don't get it twisted. But like Book of Rhymes is crazy. But at the same time, he was like angry a lot and all over the place. Like he was there wasn't a concept. It didn't feel like, you know what I'm saying? Music to Be Murdered By seems like it has a concept because he has like the director, right? I forget who the guy's Alfred Hitchcock, right? He's mentioned him before in a rhyme, but yeah, that whole Alfred Hitchcock, and I still have to do Alfred's theme. I know y'all been asking for that. I'm gonna put that up, but yeah, I guess that was a little conceptual, right? But I have to go through that album. But I was told it wasn't. I was told it was like promoted as a conceptual album, but it wasn't actually conceptual. You know what I'm saying? Like this album is connected conceptually, and I think this is most like as far as from the first three albums. Even those weren't as conceptual as this. Like those were conceptual, like you know what I'm saying, as far as like the Eminem show. Everything ties into the title somewhat. The Marshall Mathers LP. But even on those albums, there was a lot of songs on there that was just there to be there. You know what I'm saying? It was just outlandish, you know, shock value stuff, or the Eminem show where he's just rapping his behind off, right? So it really depends. But this is so connected, so conceptual, and I don't know, it's mastery, dog. It's mastery. Like he's mastered the craft, dog. And he said they coming with me. Oh, he talked about the whole Derek Carey. Like I'm just skimming through because there wasn't a lot of like wordplay and stuff like that. But I just want to outline some of the stuff that I really liked, like the David Carey line. He mentioned that recently because I just finished I'm not finished, but I'm just finishing up. I had put it on pause, but I was doing Bad Meets Evil Hell the sequel on the Patreon, and he mentioned Derrick Kennedy there and how he died from asphyxiation or whatever. He was like masturbating and choking his neck at the same time. Like, that's nuts. So kind of revisit that over here, right? Also the little people trolling me. They say they had it up to here with me. Like, this dude's a comedian, dog. Like, think about it. He could rhyme. He definitely rhymes better than everybody. Like, he rhymes. I just saw an interview with Tech9 talking to some dude. I don't know who the dude was. Like, I think he was like a YouTube dude, but Tech9 was talking to him, and he was like, people say, Tech9 said, people say I'm better than Eminem. I tell people I'm different. And I saw another interview where he said he deems Eminem the best rapper. He is the best rapper, dog. Like, he is meticulous with his words. And you got to give Tech9 hella props for that, right? And y'all be wanting me to react to Tech9. I'm going to get on that Tech9 wave soon, for sure. I know some Tech9, you know what I'm saying? I heard a song with Tech9 and Kendrick. That was hard. Kendrick went off. Tech9 bodied it, though. I heard some Tech9 stuff, you know what I'm saying? I never engulfed inside of a whole album, but I heard a lot of Tech9. But y'all told me Tech9 got that track with Eminem, Speed 'em. I gotta get into that one. Just by the title, like, they're gonna be rapping hella fast, I already know. But Tech9 is a fat, he can get in that fast bag. I'm wondering if Eminem can hang with him, you know what I'm saying? I know Eminem could do anything, like, you feel me? But like, I feel like that's almost Tech9's lane. Like, even though Tech9 is like a cadence rapper, like, he's got hella flow, hella cadences, he does rap fast. Like, you know what I'm saying? They did the choppy flows. Yeah, I remember those from back in the day. I remember that's the first time I heard Yellow Wolf. Yellow Wolf was on one of those songs. Busta Rhymes is Worldwide Choppers. I was at Choppy Flow. Yeah, Worldwide Choppers. So apparently I'm hearing that Speed 'em is the finale of the Worldwide Choppers. That is a chopper song. So, hey, listen. And Tech9 be having that dude with him. I don't know his name. I forget. Y'all probably know his name. It's like, that's like his little man. But he's nice too. Right? I forget his name, but he's always on tracks with Tech9. I think he's signed to Tech9. Strange Music, right? But anyways, yeah, I was like, like, just the comedy. Like, this dude's funny. He rhymes hella good. Like, how does he implement all this, dog? How does he implement all this? What else did I like in here? I found this very, very interesting, yo. He said, and when I say F, I mean Ja Rule. And he said, and I know that Chris Reeves song was recorded in 2004 for Encore. He said, the hell you take it off for? He said, because he died. Man, that motherfucker ruined that. He said he did that bullshit on purpose to ruin the song for us. Yo, some Shady is vile, dog. But I found that interesting, dog, because I'm telling y'all, I think I said it on Brand New Dance, right? That's the song. I think I said it on there that Eminem sounds hella 2000. I said this is an encore. Even his voice sounded young. Like, he sounded like he was in 2004. The flow sounded, I know he could do a callback flow with ease, but not only did it sound like the flow, but it just sounded like him, period. Like, you know, the voice, the time voice. Like, so I feel like that whole song was in fact recorded. I believe it. It was recorded. Maybe he tweaked it, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he tweaked it for today. You know, but that was, to me, I couldn't help but think of 2004, like the encore. I was like, damn, this is an encore type song. This reminds me like D12 about to hop on here. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But yeah, man. I like that. I like when he said, but I helped you get, I like when the demonic voice came in, when he was like, when Slim was just like, all right, that's it, man. He said, but I helped you get your stacks higher. He said, that's diamond sales like sapphire. Is it pronounced sapphire? I thought it was pronounced sapphires or something like that. But I know that's like a store in the mall, like sell diamonds. I don't know if they sell real jewelry, but they do sell like diamonds and like maybe they do. I haven't gone in there in a long time. But he said rap buyers, admirers, pack. He just had a bunch of dope rhymes. He said pack lines he said pack lines of admirers. Now they say you lack ire. That's why your satire backfires. Flat tires no longer that guy. You were no longer that guy. You were prior to this. Yeah, and I scared. And he said, yeah, and I scare you because I'm who you used to be. He said, yeah, he said the you who didn't crumble under scrutiny. When it was you and me, I gave you power. You used me as an excuse to be evil. You created me to say everything you didn't have the balls to say. What you were thinking but in a more diabolical way. You fed me pills in a bottle of alcohol a day. Yeah, you made me too strong for you. You lost control of me. I took over you totally. Yeah, you were socially awkward too. You molded me. Yeah, you was a loner or nobody. 'Cause of me, you didn't take from nobody. Now look at you. Now you just a punk, little scaredy cat. Got you shook like Shakira's ass. Take a look at your reflection staring back, bitch. It's just a mirror, relax. I like he said it's just a mirror, relax. Like the way he slurred mirror into relax, because you could say mirror, but you still got to say relax. You can't say mirror lax, because then you're only saying mirror lax. You're only saying what you take when when you're constipated or whatever. But the way he slurred, the way he didn't slur it, but the way he said it was very unclear. So that it can sound like both. So that it can sound like mirror relax. But he said, look at your reflection staring back, bitch. It's just a mirror relax. You know what I'm saying? Like the way he said it. He said, but you're so foolish. You need mirror relax. It's crazy because when he said mirror relax, I thought of mirror relax. And then he said it right after. He said, open your mouth and flies out. Just lies. You think you can wrap my ass off? Undo these zip ties. Oh, he said, you think you can rip my ass? Undo these zip ties. You can undo my feet, my hands. Oh, yeah, because like an avalanche, I still win by a landslide. You think you, Then he started getting into all the people. I thought this was interesting because somebody told me that he didn't mention Benzino this whole album, and then he mentioned Benzino just now. So I got some bad information there. But he said, God, you piece of that does it. You bitch. This is for him, Christopher, MGK Nick, and for Limp Bizkit and them. Midgets and Ben. Zeno in addition to him. Will Smith to Cannabis. If you're listening, this is the end. So to Jamal and Ja Rule and to all my feuds, including Ma, I welcome you to my last hurrah. I bid you goodbye. Murder, suicide, kill shot, booyakah. Sucker, coops to grab, mother. That was hard, man. That was a dope ending. And let's talk about this ending skit, right? What's up with this skit? It's Eminem. He wakes up and it's Eminem. It's what he wants us to believe, right? Then he does the whole skit, tells Paul, he had a dream, this and that. But he gets to the end and he's like, ha. It's like, I don't know if Paul just sick and tired of him, whatever, right? Or Paul knew it wasn't Eminem. I don't know. But that wasn't, for him to laugh like that at the end, told me that it wasn't a dream and Slim Shady is not dead. So he ain't dead yet. So we're still going through the album and he ain't dead yet. I don't think so. Unless he wants us to believe he died right there, but I don't believe that right now. Anyways, man, sign up for the Patreon, get the full album reaction, full album breakdown. Also, we officially started the NF journey. We're finishing out with the Bad Meets Evil. I asked all my followers on YouTube and as well as on Patreon, and y'all kind of came up with the same response. I asked y'all which album reaction should I start next? Should I jump around? Is it conceptual? Like, should I just get to the dopest album that y'all want to see, or go in order, picking up from where I left off, which was Encore? As far as like what I used to listen to, right? I listened to those first 4 albums religiously. But now I want to break down these albums. Should I just go straight to Relapse? And then somebody mentioned the Re-Up. I'm like, the Re-Up? That's got to be like a compilation album or something, because I ain't never heard of it. Not only that, nobody mentioned it. Just one person mentioned it. And then I had looked it up, and it was a real album. I didn't look at the track list. I don't know who's on the album. I don't know if it's like a soundtrack to a movie or something like that. But I'll look into it. I'm going to look into it. But as of right now, everybody's saying just start with Relapse. Just do it in order from where you left off. A lot of people were saying just go to Music to Be Murdered By. The album's fire. Go straight to Kamikaze. It's not conceptual. Don't worry about it. You could jump around if you want. Just do the albums. Just do the album in order. But you could jump around from albums. But, hey, I got to do what the vote says, man. And most of y'all said just start with Relapse and make your way to where he's at today so you could really appreciate the evolution of Eminem. And that's what I'm going to do. Because what I'm my whole purpose of doing this is so that I can appreciate. So maybe I could teach y'all something. Y'all definitely been teaching me some things. This could be entertaining. It could be fun. But at the same time, the whole purpose is for us to grow even deeper appreciation for this man, what he does, what he works so hard at, what he cares so much about. He's one of the last few, man, last of a dying breed who care this much this late in his career, dog. And that's why he's so successful. So we need to get this man his flowers. Get this man his flowers while he's here. We out.